Have you ever seen people so dumb they accidentally killed themselves in the most ridiculous ways possible? What you're about to watch will make you question human intelligence entirely. Some of these stories are so insane, you might lose sleep tonight just thinking about them. So here's your last warning. If you're not ready to witness peak stupidity, turn this video off now. Still here? Alright, let's begin. But wait till you hear what the guy in Germany did with a grill in his car. Okay, let's go. It was a quiet night back in 1998 when emergency services in the US got a frantic call. A van was engulfed in flames, and someone was trapped inside. By the time police and firefighters arrived, the vehicle was reduced to ashes, and the person inside didn't make it out. But here's the shocking twist. The victim wasn't just anyone. He was the guy who had actually stolen the van a few days earlier. His master plan was to hide the vehicle in a remote area, torch it, and help the original owners claim insurance, thinking they'd stop looking for it. But instead of setting the van on fire from outside like any halfway sensible criminal, this guy climbed inside the van, soaked it with fuel, and lit the match while sitting in the driver's seat. The result? A fireball. The doors jammed. Panic set in. His friends tried to help but couldn't. They eventually ran away, leaving him to burn alive in his own trap. One reckless decision, one brainless shortcut. That's all it took to turn a petty crime into a horrifying end. In Germany, a man was driving to hang out with friends for a barbecue. Sounds like a chill afternoon, right? But something went terribly wrong. Mid-drive, he suddenly lost consciousness and crashed straight into the wall of someone's house. The homeowners ran outside, saw him slumped in the driver's seat, and quickly called emergency services. But sadly, it was already too late. He had died before anyone could help. At first, police assumed it was just a tragic case of drowsy driving. But when they opened the car doors, they were stunned. The interior was filled with smoke and smelled like burning coal. In the back seat, a fully lit charcoal grill, cold drinks, lawn chairs, and even a mini table. That's when the truth hit. He was planning a surprise barbecue, a mobile barbecue for his friends. But he didn't realize that burning charcoal produces carbon monoxide, an odorless, invisible gas that can kill in minutes. His plan to impress ended in tragedy before the party even began. A fun idea turned fatal, all because of one dangerously overlooked detail. Only in Texas could someone get this bold. One man had the brilliant idea to go viral by filming himself, standing on top of a moving 18-wheeler. Yep, on the roof, while the truck sped down the highway. Every time they neared an overpass, he'd flatten himself like a stuntman, probably thinking he was nailing the coolest TikTok ever made. Drivers in nearby cars were flashing lights, honking, trying to warn him, but he was in his own world until it all went wrong. He miscalculated the height of the next bridge. 1 second he's filming, the next, the impact was instant and fatal. The craziest part? The truck driver had no idea someone was even riding on top of the vehicle until it was too late. Going viral isn't worth dying for. One reckless stunt, and it cost him everything. In Darwin, India, a man had just landed a job at a power plant. On his very first morning, nature called, but he couldn't find a restroom anywhere. So he did what some people might call improvising. He picked a quiet corner outside next to a metal pole and let it flow. But here's the shocking twist. Literally, that pole was connected to a live electrical box. As his stream made contact, it caused a short circuit. Electricity surged back through it and hit him like a lightning bolt. The shock was so intense, he died on the spot. A tragic end, all because he couldn't hold it in. Moral of the story, don't take chances with electricity or your pants. In 2021, a Christian priest made a jaw-dropping claim. He said the spirit of Jesus Christ had entered his body and that he was now immortal. To prove it, he asked his followers to bury him alive for 3 days, promising he'd rise again, just like Jesus did. People begged him not to go through with it. Church members, friends, even other priests warned him, but he was too confident. They tied him up, sealed him in a coffin, and buried him underground. 3 days later, when they dug him up, reality hit hard. He hadn't resurrected. He had suffocated and died. No matter how strong your faith is, oxygen still matters. Overconfidence doesn't make you immortal. It just makes your funeral more complicated. That's end. You've seen a lot in life, but there are things out there that most people have never heard of, even though they actually exist. If you're the kind of person who loves discovering the weirdest, wildest, and most unbelievable things in the world, this video is about to blow your mind. Stick around, because what you see at the end might just change how you look at the world. Stay safe.